Why Parisian apartments always feel elegant, even at just 400 square feet. Welcome back to Una's Ideas channel. Imagine stepping into a Parisian apartment that's barely 400 square feet. You expect it to feel cramped, cluttered, and limiting. Instead, you're greeted by soft morning light, tall windows, elegant moldings, warm oak floors, and furniture that somehow makes the room feel larger rather than smaller. It's an experience that surprises almost everyone. Today, we're exploring why these tiny Parisian homes consistently feel so refined, proving that elegance isn't measured in square footage, but in thoughtful design decisions developed over centuries. One of the biggest misconceptions about luxury is that it requires more space. In reality, Parisian interiors challenge that assumption every single day. Instead of asking, "How much can I fit?" Parisian designers ask, "How can every element earn its place?" This subtle shift in thinking changes everything. Rather than chasing excess, they pursue harmony, allowing each object to contribute to both beauty and everyday comfort. Many Parisian apartments begin with an advantage that modern homes often lack: architectural character. Even modest apartments frequently include high ceilings, decorative moldings, original fireplaces, oversized windows, or elegant proportions. These features immediately establish visual richness before any furniture arrives. While you may not have century-old architecture in your own home, understanding how these structural details influence perception can inspire thoughtful updates that capture a similar feeling. Parisian interiors rarely compete with natural light, they celebrate it. Instead of covering windows with heavy treatments, they often allow daylight to flood the room. bright walls gently reflect sunlight throughout the apartment, reducing harsh shadows and creating visual depth. Light doesn't simply illuminate the room. It becomes part of the decor itself. This explains why even compact spaces often feel calm, open, and effortlessly welcoming throughout the day. Rather than relying on bold colors to make a statement, Parisian interiors often embrace creams, soft whites, muted taupes, warm grays, dusty blues, and subtle greens. These gentle tones allow architectural details, artwork, and textures to become the stars. The result isn't boring. It's balanced. A restrained palette creates continuity from room to room, making the apartment feel larger while providing a timeless backdrop that remains elegant through changing design trends. One surprising characteristic of many Parisian apartments is what isn't there. Instead of filling every corner, homeowners intentionally leave breathing room around furniture. Sofas often stand on visible legs, coffee tables feel light rather than bulky, and vintage chairs occupy less visual space than oversized modern seating. This negative space allows the eye to move freely, making even a compact apartment appear more spacious than its measurements suggest. Parisian homes often mix furniture collected over decades rather than purchasing matching sets. A vintage armchair might sit beside a contemporary lamp, while an antique mirror hangs above a minimalist console. This layered approach creates visual storytelling. Every object appears to have a history, giving the apartment warmth and authenticity. Instead of feeling staged, the home reflects personal experiences, making elegance feel approachable rather than intimidating. Another lesson from Parisian interiors is choosing fewer but better pieces. Rather than buying many inexpensive decorations, residents often invest in one beautiful mirror, one exceptional dining table, or one carefully selected painting. These focal points naturally attract attention while preventing visual clutter. The apartment feels curated instead of crowded, demonstrating that thoughtful restraint often creates greater impact than abundance. Small apartments require practical storage, but Parisian design often hides it beautifully. Built-in cabinetry, underbed storage, tall wardrobes, and multifunctional furniture quietly organize everyday belongings without dominating the room. The objective isn't simply storing more things, it's protecting visual calm. When daily necessities disappear behind elegant doors, the apartment feels cleaner, lighter, and significantly more sophisticated. Mirrors have long been one of the most recognizable elements of Parisian interiors. Positioned across from windows or near natural light, they multiply brightness while visually extending the room. Large vintage mirrors also introduce decorative elegance without consuming valuable floor space. More importantly, mirrors create movement, helping compact apartments feel dynamic instead of confined. It's one of the oldest design tricks, yet it remains remarkably effective. Luxury in Paris rarely announces itself loudly. Instead, it appears through textures. Linen curtains gently filter sunlight, velvet cushions add softness, aged wood introduces warmth, marble surfaces provide subtle richness, and brushed brass accents contribute quiet refinement. These layered materials create sensory depth that photographs beautifully, while making the apartment feel welcoming in everyday life. Texture often accomplishes more than color ever could. Parisian apartments rarely waste space. Every corner serves a meaningful function, whether it's a reading nook beside a window, a compact breakfast table, or a small writing desk. This intentional planning prevents rooms from feeling random or overcrowded. Rather than forcing multiple unrelated activities into one area, each zone supports a specific lifestyle habit, creating order that naturally translates into visual elegance. Artwork in Parisian homes often feels personal rather than decorative. Instead of filling walls with numerous small pieces, residents frequently display a few meaningful works that command attention. Paintings, black and white photography, or vintage prints introduce character while allowing surrounding walls to breathe. This balance prevents visual overload and reminds us that thoughtfully chosen art contributes far more than simply filling empty spaces. Interestingly, Parisian elegance isn't about perfection. Slightly worn parquet floors, aged brass hardware, weathered stone fireplaces, and antique furniture carrying visible history all contribute to the home's appeal. These imperfections create authenticity. Rather than constantly replacing older materials, Parisian homeowners often embrace graceful aging, allowing character to develop naturally over time. The result feels lived in, comfortable, and genuinely beautiful. Even the smallest Parisian kitchens prioritize beauty alongside practicality. Open shelving displays attractive dishes, simple wooden cutting boards become decorative elements, and carefully selected cookware often remains visible. Nothing appears excessively styled, yet everything feels intentional. This approach reminds us that ordinary daily routines can become part of a home's aesthetic when organization and thoughtful selection work together. Parisian bedrooms often demonstrate remarkable restraint. Instead of oversized furniture and excessive decor, the focus remains on comfort, symmetry, soft lighting, quality bedding, and calming colors. A simple upholstered headboard, elegant bedside lamps, and natural fabrics transform even a modest bedroom into a peaceful retreat. The emphasis isn't luxury through expense, but through creating an atmosphere that encourages rest and quiet reflection. Many compact Parisian apartments don't include grand dining rooms. Instead, they feature intimate dining tables that naturally encourage conversation. Meals become slower, more personal experiences rather than formal events. This human-centered design reflects an important philosophy. Homes should support relationships before impressing visitors. Sometimes the smallest table creates the warmest memories because it brings people closer together. Perhaps the greatest lesson from Parisian interiors is consistency. Every choice, from lighting to furniture, colors to accessories, supports a unified vision. Nothing competes aggressively for attention. This visual harmony allows the apartment to feel calm, mature, and effortlessly elegant. Even inexpensive items appear elevated when they belong to a carefully considered overall composition, rather than existing as isolated decorative purchases. The wonderful news is that you don't need a Parisian address to apply these ideas. You can simplify your furniture layout, embrace natural light, choose timeless colors, reduce unnecessary clutter, mix vintage pieces with modern ones, and invest in a few meaningful objects rather than many disposable decorations. Elegance isn't imported from France. It grows from intentional choices made within your own home, regardless of its size. When we admire a beautiful 400 square foot Parisian apartment, we're really admiring thoughtful decisions accumulated over time. Every window, every chair, every texture, and every carefully edited detail contributes to an atmosphere that feels graceful without trying too hard. That's the true secret behind Parisian elegance. It isn't about having more space, spending more money, or following every design trend. It's about creating a home that feels balanced, personal, welcoming, and genuinely lived in. And perhaps that's the most inspiring lesson of all. No matter where we live, elegance begins with intention, proving that even the smallest apartment can leave the biggest impression.